I'm Toddleen Dafferlin, and here's a Sun TV News Brief. In our headlines today, a Haitian sloop was intercepted with 142 persons on board. Police are investigating the death of a 3-year-old toddler at a pool party over the weekend. A security guard is fighting for his life after being slashed in the face with a sharp object, and lawmen are looking for a man who poured gasoline on his wife and tried to set her on fire. We'll be right back after this commercial.
Life moves fast. It's extraordinary what you can see when you take a second look. Capture the extraordinary around you with Digicel's 4G mobile internet. Share the moment instantly with our superfast speeds on your mobile device. The internet as it was meant to be, only with Digicel 4G. Digicel. Be extraordinary.
It was around 4:16 a.m. on Tuesday, May 19th, when law enforcement officials received information that a 36-foot Haitian sloop with a 175 horsepower Yamaha engine was headed towards the Five Keys area of Providenciales. The vessel was detected by the radar station and intercepted by officers of the Royal Turks and Caicos Islands Police Force Marine Branch. There were 142 individuals on board, including 61 females and 79 males and 2 children. According to the police, 10 persons attempted to escape by jumping overboard. 3 made it to shore, but were later captured by immigration and police officers. The other 7 were in distress in the water and had to be rescued by police. 2 of those who were rescued were given medical assistance by medics for taking in too much salt water. The Haitian sloop was escorted to the South Dock port by the Marine Branch and arrived at approximately 5:11 a.m. All 142 individuals were later transported to the detention center for further processing. Plans are currently progressing for the repatriation of these persons to their homeland within the next few days. Police are investigating the circumstances surrounding the death of a 3-year-old boy who was attending a pool party in Providenciales on Saturday. Sun TV understands that relatives of the toddler have been interviewed by the police, and according to police press officer Audley Aswood, there's a possibility that charges could be filed. Here's what he had to say.
Sometime over the week on Saturday, 911 got a report of a toddler who was not breathing. Multiple units and medics arrived at that location in the area of Courtyard Plaza, where a 3-year-old toddler was being administered CPR but was not responding. Medics also tried to revive the toddler but was unable to do so, and the toddler was later transported to Cheshire Hall Medical Center, where it was pronounced dead. All indications are it was a drowning. There was the family members had a party, and sometime during that party or after the party that they realized that the toddler was missing, and there was a search for the toddler. And unfortunately, the toddler was found in the pool and taken out, and CPR was administered, but unsuccessful to revive the toddler. It is being investigated, and if the investigation points to that direction, then of course you'll be looking at charges possibly being filed.
A security guard was in hospital and listed in serious condition after he was slashed in his face with a sharp object on Old Airport Road on Friday night. Sun TV was called to the scene, and we have some video which is very graphic, but we decided not to show the full extent of the serious wounds. Again, we asked police spokesman Audley Aswood about the incident, and he told us this.
On Friday at about 9:45 p.m., 911 received an anonymous call of a male dressed in a security uniform on Old Airport Road, lying face down. The victim had multiple wounds to his head that was deemed to be life-threatening. He was rushed to Cheshire Hall Medical Center and treated for his injuries, where he remains at this time. He is unable to say exactly what happened at this time, and once he is more coherent and can speak to us, we'll have a better idea as to what took place.
And finally, in our Sun TV News Brief, social media, including Facebook, have been carrying images of a woman who had gasoline thrown all over her body, allegedly by her husband. Police are looking for the man, but at the same time, they have asked the public to take down the photos of the women.
911 operators got a phone call of a 43-year-old female with burn injuries to parts of her body. Multiple units responded and observed the 43-year-old female with sad injuries, and she was taken promptly to Cheshire Hall Medical Center. She presently has been admitted and is still at that hospital, treated for burns that covered about 18% of her body. It is believed that at some time around 12:30 p.m., she got into altercation with her husband, who it is alleged to have doused her with gasoline and light her on fire. Presently, the husband remains at large, and I'm calling on anyone that will have information to his whereabouts or any information concerning this matter, no matter how insignificant you think it may be, to contact Crime Stoppers at 1-800-TIPS or contact us on 911 and assist us with our investigation. There were some persons within the community who assisted the gentleman in getting away. I also want to take this opportunity to remind the public to be responsible when it comes to social media. I observed videos and pictures of the young lady, and I asked them to take consideration of the victim and her dignity at this time, and if those pictures and videos are up, to promptly remove them.
I'm Toddleen Dafferlin, and until next time, thanks for watching this Sun TV News Brief.